Welcome back to the show. Trying to do it earlier today, but happy Christmas Eve, even though we're doing this at night before, but I just had to do it. Could not help it. You're going to get it in the morning, but could not help it. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. But let's, man, I don't know what to say at this. Like, I knew that this was going to be bad, but I just, it was really, really fucking bad. I didn't see the whole thing, but I just saw the one snippet, and I'm going to talk about the one snippet because this is how bad it was. And it's Matt Gaetz, the former. God, I shouldn't even be laughing, but it's so fucking crazy. You can't be that much of a callous asshole and a pompous prick and then get fucking caught doing this. Matt Gaetz had the House Ethics Committee report come out today. They released it to the public. And I didn't even read the whole report. I just read the one part, and I'm just so flabbergasted by this part. It's ridiculous. And yes, I use the word flabbergasted because it's that crazy. Now get ready. I'm sure you already know, but this is insane. He Venmo'd female minors, as in underage females, not like females that are getting coal and salt or whatever you want to do. MINORS. Venmo'd them $90,000 for intercourse. That's. And then just let me say, this guy was such a fucking pompous prick too. Such a fucking prick in the House of Representatives. Whether you're a conservative or Democrat, we all can agree he was a pompous conservative prick, pompous, callous piece of shit. And now this just confirms it. $90,000. And mind you, Trump wanted to make this guy the attorney general, which he had no chance of becoming the attorney general. None whatsoever. Like, it was crazy because I forget who it was. A Democrat senator, I think it was Chris Murphy from Connecticut. I think there's going to be like 5 or 6 Republican senators that are going to vote no to confirm him. And then a Republican senator, I forget who it was, it's like, Chris Murphy said there's about 5 or 6 of yous that are going to, maybe even 10 that are going to not confirm this guy. And the guy laughed and he said, "Oh, really? Yeah, because it's more like 30. That's how big of an asshole this guy is. 30 members of your own political party basically told you to go fuck yourself. You're never becoming attorney general. That's insane. That's insane. This is how unlike this guy was. And you knew that this was going to come out. You knew this ethics report was going to come out. So $90,000. Venmo. Pre-COVID, when inflation wasn't that bad. When you could still go to Taco Bell and you can still pay $5.50 for the quesadilla meal with the taco and the drink. That's before that. That's literally $5.50 Taco Bell quesadilla meal. I believe it was the number 10. Chicken quesadilla, hard shell taco, large drink. $5.50. Now it's about $10. Because of hyperinflation and greed. That's insane. And he did it Venmo too, which was the preferred money transfer thing for young people. Primarily white women. White girls. Teenagers. Because older people don't... Now they do, but they didn't back then. Like, I only did it because I worked with a bunch of, like, 20-something-year-old white girls. And if I needed they needed to give me money for lunch or something, or I needed to give them money for lunch, I was forced to use Venmo or go tap Mac. Or everybody outside of Philadelphia, hit the ATM. We call it tap Mac here. But... $90,000 in Venmo payments. Like, that's egregious for consenting adult professionals. That would mean, like, what the hell is the Wolf of Wall Street's name? Jordan, oh, Christ. It's going to kill me now. Wolf of Wall Street. I got to look it up. And before I even look it up, it'll probably hit me. Wolf of Wall Street. Jordan Belfort. I knew it was something with a B. Jordan Belfort. Like, even when he was doing, like, Coke parties with... professionals, we'll call them. The process. These ladies, professionals. He was just having parties and Coke parties with them and all that. Matt Gaetz might have just put him to shame. And there was a digital paper trail called Venmo, which is owned by PayPal, which is owned by Peter Thiel. But holy shit, 90,000 for underage women, girls. I hate to say it, Matt Gaetz, you literally may have just become the GOAT of statutory rape. Literally the title that absolutely nobody would want. And he's 40-some years old. Or he's pushing 40. I think he's like 42 now. 42 years old. You're in your late 30s, early 40s. And now you're being like, hey, man, you paid $90,000 to underage girls for fucking sex parties and drugs. I can just imagine Matt Gaetz doing that. I got this purple drink for you. Honey. Yeah, let's get bent. I'm down. I'm cool. Got this in my hands if anybody's looking. It's part of my tripod, but 90,000 fucking dollars. I'm just going to keep saying it. $90,000. That is the most egregious shit. That's egregious for adult consenting adult professionals, let alone minors, underage females. What the fuck could you have possibly... And this is just giving you another thing, not to get political about Donald Trump, where he's only hiring the best people. He literally said, I'm going to nominate Matt Gaetz. When he had this ethics committee report. This ethics committee report, by mind you too, he got Kevin McCarthy ousted from the speakership because of this report. He basically got people to rally against Kevin McCarthy because of this fucking report, because he would not bury it. And now we know why he wanted this buried so bad. He's like, bury this so fucking deep that it becomes fossil fuel. I want this to fucking degrade to the point where it just becomes oil. It's crude oil at this point. I don't know what to fucking do with this thing. Like, this is going to be a crazy fucking 4 years now. Like, you can say what you will about what I think about Trump, and I'm not even going to go on about what I think about Trump because there's a whole bunch of shit I could say. But going by this ethics report, $90,000 to underage females for sex and drugs. Trump nominated him for his attorney general. What's that going to say about this person that we just elected? I didn't vote for him, so I didn't elect him, but I mean, I could go on for hours about that, but $90,000. That's all I'm going to talk about today. I don't even give a fuck about what the rest of the thing says. He can say, oh yeah, he did this, he did this, he did this. He was doing friggin', he was paying for sex for, he also paid for sex, and he was doing cocaine out of strippers' asses. One woman was 25 years old. Who cares? She's a 25-year-old consenting adult. 90,000 just to minors. Just to underage. Via Venmo. That should be enough right there to just absolutely fucking blow your mind. Because my mind's boom, it's fucking blown. I have no mind anymore. That's how fucking crazy this is. And if you don't think this is crazy, there you have no moral compass. You're like, yeah, go get him, Matty boy. This is bad, folks. This is really bad. And I said it 3 times already. That is an egregious amount of money to spend on consenting adult of age professionals. And by professionals, I mean fucking prostitutes. This is I'm fucking not even laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's so fucking ridiculous. You can pay for women that are of age that have younger features. He literally, that was not good enough. Like, there are independent film stars that make money strictly because of that. But this is fucking $90,000 fucking dollars. Do I have to say it again? I'm just going to keep saying it. I'll say it for the next fucking minute. $90,000, $90,000, $90,000. Okay, I'm fucking sick of it. $90,000 fucking Venmo to underage women. Trump wanted to make him the attorney general. And he dropped out because he knew he was fucked. And he's like, I don't want to bring you down, Mr. President. And it's not like, okay, there's... I don't know what to think anymore about the fucking Republican Party. Some of them are still good. Some of them are still decent people. But there were people that were defending this guy. What the hell was his name? Jim Jordan. You know, he was a talented legislator. He was a talented lawmaker. And we got a $90,000 to fucking... 90,000 Venmo. Talented lawmaker. You're still defending this fucking guy. You could have at least say, hey, you know what? The professional thing would have said, hey, you know what? Let's let the report show let's just see what pans out in the report. I'm on the ethics committee. I just want to get to the bottom of it. You know, he's my friend. I don't know, like, You could support your friend in this thing until the shit hits the fan, and then you could just be like, oh, okay. There's no fun. Like, wow, these people just like, they all came out. Matt Gaetz was, anybody who said Matt Gaetz was a talented lawmaker can go fuck themselves. Somebody who egregiously broke the law. The party of saving the children, too. To quote Helen Lovejoy from The Simpsons, won't anybody please think of the children? Matt Gaetz was thinking too much about the children. I shouldn't have made that joke, but fuck him. He should go to jail. Without a doubt, he should go to federal fucking prison. This is absolutely awful. I mean, it's not as worse as Diddy or like the Bill Cosby thing, but this is fucking really bad. He has a paper trail of $90,000, and he was an elected member of the United States House of Representatives and presumptive nominee for the Attorney General of the United States. Can you imagine if he got nominated and won the nomination? He got confirmed to be the Attorney General after all that shit. Nobody would trust the government anymore. I mean, there's people that don't trust the government, but most people, they're right on the cusp of not trusting the government. And they would have just completely said, hey, that there's no fucking way that we can trust the government anymore. That's fucking outrageous. I said it once, I'll say it again. Let me get a little closer, because I got the pop shield here, so it's not going to pop as much. 90,000 fucking Venmo dollars. Venmoed 90,000 to underage women. Before COVID, when inflation wasn't out of control. So on a conservative, we'll just say the most conservative thing with that. No pun intended there. On a conservative thing, he gives these girls $1,000. That's $90,000. That's 90 girls. 2,000, it's 45 girls. 5,000. Give me a second here. It's 18 girls. If he gave him $5,000, that's 18 girls. If it was only $500, we'll say average of $500. That's 180 girls. Matt Gaetz literally just solidified himself as the greatest of all time statutory rapist. A title that nobody in the world would ever want. Even like the pedophiles that are in jail, they're like, I fucking don't want to be known as that. He's now going to be known as the greatest of all time statutory rapist. The most unwanted title ever. Even in fucking, especially in Congress. House of Representatives or the Senate. You are now the greatest of all time in statutory rapist. House Ethics Committee. Closing notes. Merry Christmas to all. Hope you enjoyed the show. Everybody have a Merry Christmas except for Matt Gaetz. Fuck you! But I just had to put the show out, and I was going to do a lot of things, but I'm fucking baffled, dude. I'm baffled. That is the most ridiculous shit. $90,000 via Venmo to underage girls. That I'm still going to say it. I will not fucking not say that right now until this video is over. $90,000. I know it's repetitive. We don't have to talk about anything else. He could do, oh, he did this that was unethical. He did this that was unethical. He paid underage girls fucking $90,000. Didn't even graduate high school yet. Via Venmo. Pre-pandemic. When you could still get a Taco Bell number 10 chicken quesadilla, hard or soft shell taco, your choice, and a beverage, large beverage, for $5.50. When you can actually, Taco Bell was actually cheap and affordable. But like I said, fuck Matt Gaetz. Merry Christmas to everybody but Matt Gaetz. Happy Chinooka, as Smokey Robinson called it, on his what is that, cameo. I couldn't think of what the fuck it was. I'm exhausted, dude. Give me a break. Like, I've been running around all day. Got to try to stay up because I got work tomorrow. But yeah, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy Hanukkah, because that's we're around Hanukkah now too. If not in Hanukkah, I don't know, because I've been so fucking busy. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope everybody has a great holiday, whatever you celebrate. And we'll see you next time. And we will be doing these a lot more often. But happy holidays. This is Johnny Albatross signing out. Beep.